I always thought God made fruit for one reason. Desserts! There was apple to make apple pie, peaches to make peach cobbler, and bananas to make banana splits. Amen! I was also raised with fruit cocktail and that thick, heavy syrup. Fresh fruit, it was beyond my experience. Hey, when you're used to eating a lot of sweet foods and candy, why would anyone want to eat fruit? I mean, you hardly knew what it existed. But my gosh, when you start to eat differently, and you're not eating candy and chocolate all day long, fruit starts to taste like God's own nectar. And it is. Now I know a lot of you still have built-in excuses for not eating fruit. And the one I hear most often is, Eric, fresh fruit, is so expensive. Like a candy bar, is it? Just take a look over here. Here we have a peach, a kiwi, an apple, an orange, a banana, a pear, and some grapes. Now sure, if you buy a peach out of season, it could cost a fortune. So you should look at the fruit that is in season and most abundant and buy that. It will always be cheaper. But here, look at these prices. Every single piece of fruit is cheaper than a candy bar. And of course, I don't have to say how much more nutritious it is. My favorite fruit is the kind where you have to peel. First of all, it has its own wrapping. It travels well, so you could take it any place for a snack. The main thing, though, is it takes some time and effort to get to the fruit itself. You have to work for it. I like that because somehow the fruit always tastes better when it takes a little effort to get to it. Oranges and grapefruited tangerines always have to be peeled and segmented, but it's really worth it. They're some of the most nutritious food you can eat, full of fiber, vitamins, and refreshing flavors. Have you seen those fuzzy little brown things in your market? Hello? These are called kiwi, and believe it or not, it has more vitamin E than an avocado, more vitamin C than an orange, and more potassium than a banana. These would cost as much as emeralds, but now they're more readily available and cheaper year-round. So if you haven't tried them, you really should. Eat them only when they're very soft. I like to cut them in half and just scoop out the filling with a spoon. Now the best part about kiwis is that is that they keep for months or so in the refrigerator. So you don't get out to shop very often. Kiwi is great to have on hand. And you who get 2 for 1 fruit card, because they're really on the kind of a small side, and they're very, very low in calories. Bananas are probably the fruit you buy the most often. They're always available and usually not too expensive. They're really high in potassium. It's just plain delicious. If you live alone, you don't want to buy a whole bunch of bananas because they will all ripen at the same time. How about choosing this way? Get one of these green, one that is nearly ripe, and one that is ripe. Now if you eat half a banana a day, 3 bananas chosen in this way, will last you 6 days. If you look at your fruit cards, half a banana equals 1 fruit card. So just cover the remaining half with plastic wrap and put it in the back of the fruit bowl. It will be just fine. You know, if you refrigerate bananas, the skin turns completely black. It doesn't really hurt the banana, but it just looks awful, so don't put bananas in the fridge. If you really haven't eaten a lot of fresh fruit up till now, and you're not sure how to choose it, don't worry. Here's what I do. I just go up to the fruit manager and I say, "Hi, how are you?" And he says to me back, "Well, hi, how are you?" And I say, "Look, can you help me eat for just a second? I mean, this is what these people get paid for. They don't get paid just to give the fruit a shower every day. They're there to help you. So ask them. They can pick out a good melon. If you get it home and it's lousy, take it back and say, 'Hey, you picked it out. Can I have another melon, please?' It works every time. The only thing you need to worry about is the portion size. That's your responsibility. To look carefully at the sizes and amounts listed on the fruit cards, and just try your best to stick to that. Now look, my fruit card says I can have 12 grapes. So here they are. So here they are. Here. But see what I did? I froze them. No, it's not candy, but it's the next best thing, and your kids will love these too. Frosted grapes, try them.